a gigantic eye suddenly began to open. Searcher and his son Ethan finally realized that the world beneath their feet was far stranger than they had ever imagined. Their home, Avalonia, had actually been built on the back of a gigantic living creature. The moment they saw it, both father and son froze in disbelief. They had always thought they were living on ordinary land, but they had no idea their entire home had been sitting on the body of a massive beast all along, and their ignorance had nearly cost this giant creature its life. But the story actually begins in Avalonia. It was a beautiful little town surrounded by breathtaking scenery. Searcher was a farmer, and every day, his most important job was growing a mysterious plant called Pando. To everyone in Avalonia, Pando was basically a giant living battery. Cars needed it for power. Street equipment ran on it. Even the energy used in people's everyday lives depended on Pando. In other words, the entire civilization of Avalonia had been built around this one plant. But one day, something strange happened. Huge patches of Pando suddenly began to wither for no apparent reason. And if Pando disappeared completely, all of Avalonia would be thrown into crisis. People soon discovered that Pando's roots seemed to stretch deep beneath the ground. And nearby, they found a mysterious cave that had never been explored before. Desperate to discover why Pando was dying, Searcher joined an expedition into the underground world. But just before they set off, Searcher spotted an unexpected passenger. His son Ethan had secretly followed them, and somehow, Ethan had even brought the family dog onto the ship. At that point, Searcher had no choice but to let his son come along. But they hadn't been underground for long when danger suddenly struck. A swarm of vicious red flying creatures came rushing toward them. The expedition ship was attacked and quickly lost control. It began plummeting toward the depths. Everyone thought they were about to die, but no one could have imagined that the crash would actually lead them into a completely unknown underground world. When the ship went down, the massive impact sent Searcher and the dog flying out. Just as Searcher was about to slam into the ground, a huge mass of soft tentacles suddenly reached up beneath him, and somehow they both survived. Before Searcher could even figure out where he was, a swarm of tiny red fish suddenly appeared in the sky. They moved in perfect formation, following the exact same path over and over again. The bizarre sight left Searcher completely confused. He was just about to search for the rest of the missing expedition members when a strange blue creature suddenly appeared in front of him. Searcher hadn't even figured out what it was when the creature suddenly lunged at him. It actually wanted to eat both him and the dog. Just as they were about to be attacked, a mysterious wild man suddenly burst onto the scene. He was carrying a flamethrower and used it to scare the creatures away. Searcher finally escaped the danger.
Hi, hello. I'm a human being from the top world. You probably don't understand the word I'm saying, do you?
Of course I understand you. What do you think I am, one of those mindless monsters?
Huh?
That's right, bub. You're in the presence of the one.